This is Jackie Helvey, and I'm here at WomanCraft in downtown Carborough. What's the address here?
360 East Main Street.
And it's right over here. It's next to the hotel here on Main Street, and East Main Street in Carborough. And today I'm speaking with Andi Sobbe and Janie Galloway. They are members of WomanCraft. It's been around an arts co-op here for almost 50 years, which is absolutely amazing. So I would like for you guys to each tell me a little bit about yourselves and what you do, and then we can talk about the place itself and the rest of the artists and all that kind of stuff. So who wants to go first?
A start is the start of the alphabet.
Okay, we'll go alphabetically. All right, I'm Andi, and I'm a potter principally. I make functional stoneware. I also do some fused glass and some textile work and a few other items that are sold here at WomanCraft. I worked for my career in fundraising for many, many years and was a fundraiser for the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill until I retired and took over potting, which was my real vocation my whole life. I've always been interested in it. And so it's, they say if you love your work, you'll never work a day in your life, and that certainly applies to me. I love what I do. It doesn't ever feel like work. So I'm out in the studio most days now.
So I know that one year Curtis and I came out for the open studio tour. Are you still doing that also, or?
COVID put a big wrench in the studio tour, and it just wasn't worth my while. I live in Chatham County, but I live in the very farthest corner.
you were a little hard to find.
And it's hard to find, and it's you know, those tours are great, and I really support them, but for my situation, it just didn't work very well.
Right.
But it was fun, and at least it got me to clean my studio once a year.
Well, and I got to see your studio, which is wonderful. You've got a great space there.
Thank you. I'm very fortunate.
Yeah. And my kids love the mugs that I got for them. They're so beautiful.
I'm so glad. That's the real payoff, is hearing folks say that they use my pieces.
Oh yeah, when they opened them, they were like, "Oh my God, these are beautiful!" So that, you know, it's hard to buy for people, and that's something that they really, really love.
Well, thank you, Jackie. That's
You're
very
welcome.
generous.
Now, Janie, let's hear about you.
Well, I relocated to North Carolina from Virginia. I'm Virginia born and raised. Never lived anywhere else until my husband and I relocated here 7 years ago. And about that same time, I was always involved in decorative arts in Virginia. I spent my career in administration, office administration and human resources. But on the side, I was always painting or building or making something, and was involved with guilds in Virginia, Northern Virginia Handcrafters Guild, an organization called Artisans United, and sold through craft shows and through galleries in Virginia. When we moved to North Carolina, I was looking for an outlet for my work, and started looking and found WomanCraft, and WomanCraft found me. And it's been a good relationship for the last 7 years. I specialize in decorative painting, specifically stroke work, where I paint glassware, utilitarian items, wine glasses, pub glasses, shot glasses, platters, that type of thing, and using one stroke and one dot at a time. It's all done freehand.
Wow.
So I enjoy it. It puts me into a zone, kind of a Zen zone.
Right.
So when I sit down to work, I can sit for a few hours, and my body tells me that I shouldn't be doing that to that extent anymore.
Well, you know, the precision of your work, it's just hard to believe that it's freehand, because it just looks so precise to me.
I might take a measurement from the top of a glass to get started. That's usually about it.
Wow, that's great. Now, as I said, WomanCraft is about to next year celebrate their 50th anniversary, and it's one of the longest running arts co-ops.
We tell people, no proof of research, but the second oldest continuously operating artisan co-op in the country.
That's amazing.
And no one has proved us wrong yet.
So, how many artists are here? Do you know?
There are 26 members
Only 26.
of the co-op. We
Right.
also have 30 consigners
Oh,
who
okay.
sell their work in the shop but do not work here.
Right.
So the 26 members actually run the show. We have a board of directors, committee heads, everybody serves on committees. It's truly a cooperative joint experience. We all participate. Without that, it just couldn't possibly work.
Right.
And the consigners have representatives who are members who help them and put out their displays and do everything, but they just provide their work and get their checks.
But
Right.
one of the good things about being in WomanCraft and being a part of it is we actually get to meet and talk to the people who come into the shop and who are interested in your work, but also the work of others. So you learn from the other artisans, and you learn from the customers as
Right.
well. And doing things on the side at a craft show or that type of thing just isn't the same experience for the artisans or for the customers, because when you walk in, you know you're going to be talking with someone who actually has a stake in the store, who has items that you can look at and purchase if you want, and who's knowledgeable about the items that we have for sale.
Now, you guys have a website. What's the website address?
WomanCraftGifts.com.
Okay. And you also have a Facebook page.
Yes, WomanCraft Gifts.
Okay, great.
And we have an online store. You can buy items online as well through our website.
And what hours and days are you guys open here?
We're open 7 days a week. Monday through Saturday, we open at 11 a.m. and close at 6. And on Sundays, we're open from noon to 5.
Okay. And what else? What kind of stuff do you have in the store?
Oh,
Just to
goodness.
let people know the vast array.
The breadth.
Right.
Well, it ranges from pottery. We have a lot of jewelry. We have fine jewelers, we have costume jewelers, we have all range of jewelry. We have woodworking. We have a group of the Chapel Hill woodworkers who are actually mostly wood turners, but they also do other woodworking, and they do beautiful work. That's very popular. Glass work, like Janie's fused glass as well. Stained glass.
I'm seeing some quilts
Fabrics.
A lot
Yeah.
of textile.
A lot of textile
Right,
work.
right.
We have household items, hot pads and placemats and dish towels and aprons and some clothing, some t-shirts and sweatshirts. We have scarves and hats and mittens, lots of children's items. This is really a go-to place for baby showers. We have handmade towels that are embroidered and little mitts and all sorts
Clutch balls,
of baby gifts.
and traditional crafts, patchwork, and one of our artisans is Douglas Odom, who's known for her long leaf pine needle baskets.
Right,
woven
yeah, she
baskets.
came on my radio
Growing
show
up.
one time. When I came in here, the other thing, a couple of things that you guys have are these beautiful cards. I bought all my Valentines here, and I bought a piece of stained glass that I just love. And I'm seeing baskets and journals with fabric covers and paintings.
Yep.
And oh boy, the wood plates are just beautiful.
Yep.
And I see over here candles. So you guys have a lot of gift items, really nice things, because they're all handcrafted.
And each is unique.
Right.
You'll never find another exactly like it.
Right. So for you folks who are looking for some really beautiful, you've got wind chimes. Yeah, I'm just looking around, and you can't really say how much stuff you have in this store. I mean, it's just loaded with gorgeous work. that you can tell the artisans, it's lovingly crafted. So it's just a wonderful place. So folks need to come by, treat yourself to something. That's what I did. You know, I came down for Valentine's and ended up getting myself a piece of stained glass. So if you need a gift, or if you just want to gift yourself, this is the place to come. WomanCraft on East Main Street, next to the hotel in Carborough. And thank you so much. This has been a great interview. It's great to see both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie.